Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you again. It's been a really long time since I've posted. It is now the beginning of July. We just had July 4th, the 4th of July, my favorite holiday in the whole world because there's fireworks. A lot of people don't like fireworks because of their dogs and stuff like that, but the show I went to was out in the middle of nowhere, and it was actually at my church, which was pretty exciting. We got to have a service on Sunday night because my church has sermons on Sunday morning, Sunday night, and Wednesday nights. But I usually only go to Sunday morning because I'm naughty. I should probably go to all of them, and I'm kind of planning to do that. I just need to set up my schedule a little better because I'm so busy, and but I shouldn't be too busy to go to church because I'm kind of looking for more of a community. I've really been enjoying going to church on Sundays. Oh man, and I've been skipping Bible study, and they did a Bible study series on spiritual warfare and I missed it. And I'm just like, I did YouTube videos on that and I missed it. I missed it. So now my pastor said they're starting like a 10-week class for newer people in the church, and I'll be a part of that, so I'm really excited to learn some new things. So that's kind of where I've been with my religion. Everything's been going really well. You know, I got baptized on Easter, and now my husband's been kind of coming with me a little bit, and which I think will be good for him. He's a pastor's kid, so he's got a little bit, he's a little bit jaded, which is sad. I know pastors' kids are kind of like, they either get really into it or, you know, they grew up in it, so it's not as exciting for them. So, let's see, that's that. I've been mostly doing gardening. I've been gardening a lot because my yard looked freaking horrible. Everything was overgrown. And I planted a pumpkin garden because I would like, pumpkins are expensive, so I would like for my friends' kids to come over and be able to pick out a pumpkin at the end of the season. I think that would be really fun. And my plants are humongous. I'm really excited about it. I planted a huge variety of pumpkins. And I planted last year lilies, and they came up. I planted a bunch of impatiens and petunias, of course, because I'm in Michigan, and that's pretty much all you can find at the greenhouse. There's other little flowers that I don't know the names of that I planted, like cosmos, and I planted some zinnias, like from seed, and they never came up, and they should be blooming by now, which is sad. We just didn't have a lot of rain, so a lot of the stuff that I actually planted didn't come up. My sunflowers did. I planted like over 1,000 sunflowers, and I planted 50 mammoth sunflowers, and only a few of them have sprouted, and they're still quite small, and something keeps eating them. It's really annoying. I planted some poppies, and those came up. My poppies are doing good. So my lilies, my poppies, and I think that's all. Let's see what else is going on in my life. I do want to talk about domestic violence, so I don't know if this requires a trigger warning. I'm not a big fan of trigger warnings because I have been to the mental hospital twice, and I feel like I think that people tiptoe around us a little too much, trying not to offend and but some people, this might be a subject for you that you're not ready to listen to right now, and I'm just going to touch on it. It's not going to be any graphic or anything, but I've just kind of noticed lately and throughout my life, including myself, that the domestic violence in my circle of friends is absolutely astounding. And you just don't know what people are going through. And it's really sad, and I hope that if you're going through a situation like that, you know, there is help out there, and especially your friends. You might feel like you don't have any, but you do. Okay. And maybe I'll do a video on it, especially from a biblical perspective, because it's kind of hard to find stuff about domestic violence in the Bible, because I know the Bible talks about divorce, but it's really only to do with cheating, and cheating is bad. Um, Cheating is definitely grounds for leaving, and um, I think in a future video too, I'm going to talk about my time in the substance abuse management module class that I had to do for a year and a half. It was called SAM for short. Um, I wrote a script for it. I just I just kind of felt like when I wrote it, the stuff is really quite personal, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to share it. But now I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to share some personal stuff, because I think it'll help people. I was sober for 7 years, and now I do drink occasionally, because I feel like I'm in a place where I can handle it, and I do handle it. But my therapist doesn't like me drinking, because I didn't drink for like 8 months, and a lot of the reason behind that is because I knew I was going crazy. I'm talking about like last summer. This is about the time last year that my psychosis kicked in, and it's amazing that I don't have to deal with that this year, because this time last year I like dropped 50 pounds in just like a couple of months, and which was kind of a good thing. I needed to lose 50 pounds, but still, it was a fast amount of time to lose weight. And this year, I'm so medicated, I don't have to worry about it, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's see, I'm gonna do some makeup videos. I need to paint my bathroom door. Let's see. I'm gonna do a makeup video on a brand called LA Colors, and there are like a million videos about this on YouTube. However, I've never tried the products. I've tried some of their lipsticks and lip glosses and eyeliners and like little simple things. I'm wearing LA Colors lashes today, as a matter of fact. They make really good lashes that are cheap. But I think it would be fun to try some of their products because they're cheap, and it would be fun to see if they're worth the money. Because, I love makeup, and let's see what else is going on. There was a fireworks disaster in the next town over, the capital of the county, Allegan. There was a fireworks disaster. A bunch of people got hurt. A mortar like landed on a baby's lap, and somebody threw it and it exploded. It was it was awful. It was awful and traumatizing. So that's something that happened this week. Let's see. I've got a million stray cats eating food off my porch. I think I've talked about that in my other videos. They're still around, and I would love to trap them, and I don't know if it's going to happen. They're skittish. I've been working a lot, getting a lot of work done, keeping my house pretty clean, keeping my yard tidy. So overall, I've been doing really well. I hope everybody else is too. I don't have my Bible on me today, but I do want to talk about that verse that talks about conforming to the world. Conform not to the world, but be something by the renewing of your mind. I can't remember the whole verse, but that's how I feel. That's how I have felt for quite a few months now, that I don't want to conform to the world. I don't like the way things are, and I'm starting to feel at peace with that. I'm starting to feel like I don't care that people are going to call me things for feeling the way I do. And I'm glad I found some like-minded people, because not conforming to the world can feel pretty lonely. And the like-minded people that I have found are really nice, and they're really normal. They seem pretty normal. So I'm going to keep getting involved and see where it takes me. And I don't know what else to say. I'm just kind of rambling here. I don't know what else to say now. I have to go to work soon. So look into the future for some more videos. I'm gonna talk about some touchy subjects. Let's see. My husband worked a bunch of overtime and fixed up my old Jeep Commander. So I'm driving a 2006 Jeep Commander, and I've got these cool seat covers, and there's no license plate on it right now. We ordered it online, and I've already been pulled over. And the cop that pulled me over, like, I was trying to joke with him and laugh with him and stuff, but he, like, was not having it. I was just like, yeah, sorry, officer, it's in the mail. But, he didn't give me a ticket, but, my windshield's cracked, so that didn't go over so well. I hope I don't get pulled over on my way to work today. It's such an inconvenience. I mean, nobody wants to get pulled over. Work is going really well. I get along with my coworkers, and I've been going to therapy about once a month. I've cut back on it, but I feel like lately I need to go a little bit more. So I'm going to go every 2 weeks now. It's just therapy I refuse to talk about my past. I refuse to talk about sad things because I don't want to get all worked up. And I've actually been diagnosed with PTSD. So I don't want to drudge up a bunch of stuff and then have PTSD. It just doesn't sound appealing. So I just kind of talk about everyday life, just kind of like what I do on here. And I think it's time to get a little more personal. I've gotten personal with the world before, and I think my substance abuse management module video, I'm going to get into depth about my life and things like that, and hopefully it'll help somebody, and it'll just kind of be a memoir. I've cut back on watching true crime. I don't watch a lot of that anymore because I think it's weird that people do their makeup and talk about people being murdered and gone missing and things like that. It just doesn't sit well with me. And if there's any Christian content, any questions you guys have, or any topics you want me to cover, that would be really fun. I am like not educated in the Bible. I only read the Bible as a lay person, but I do like to talk about the Bible a lot. So I guess that's it, because I'm just kind of rambling now. I'm going to go make some breakfast and go to work. And hopefully this work day goes fast, because I just want to go tan. Oh, that's another thing. I've been going to the tanner, and it feels really good. I know a lot of people are against going to the tanner, but it's been helping me feel good. And yeah, so I just need to get to the gym. Then I can be tan and skinny. That'd be really fun. Or tan and healthy, I should say. I don't care if I'm skinny. It's really not. I mean, they make high-waist pants now, so I can kind of cover my stomach up a little bit, and I love high-waist pants. I was really against them at first because I liked the low riding pants, but no, I like those high-waisted pants now. I think they're really great if you're bigger like me. But I guess that's going to be it. I am just rambling. If you're still here, thank you for listening. I will see you in the near future. All right, bye.